Can we just tape one next to his monitor? Wouldn't it be better just taping one next to his monitor that says "Keep your mouth shut"?
Rob, you don't have 17.
What? What are you on about?
You don't have for 17.
How could I not be car? What the fuck? Oh, because the fucking. How did this bloke in this car think he's driving number 17 up here in this Lamborghini? Is he serious?
Now we're gonna see some abuse.
Now we can see Red Hot Rob.
Can you go on the SimGrid and deregister his number and make it 18? He's not taking 17 off me. Not a fucking chance in hell.
You had 17 first, so you'll get it. Don't worry. I'm not sure why he's 17.
No.
I'm not streaming it either.
Well, today I'm gonna do something new, which is those who are streaming, and I'm gonna be collecting all the links and stuff. When I focus on them, I will put their webcam on, well, their stream on the corner. Now, obviously, if it's only.
In that case, I might have to set my stream up.
I will test it with people showing their face, only their stream. For that shit, I put I'm
okay.
Them. So it's
like stiffs,
exactly,
stiffs.
Correct.
Yeah. No, if I had a camera, I would have people leaving and unfollow them, so I don't do that. But I believe I set my stream up, Raf, for when you stream, I host your stream as well. So.
Say that again?
So I've set my stream up, I believe, my Twitch channel to when you start streaming, I host you, so I make my live go live and it pushes it to yours.
Great. Is this going to affect SimGrid, my car not having the right number on it?
What about the number?
There's someone else
number 18 on it. Someone's had somehow gotten in here with number 17.
Got it.
When it's
Probably
registered
just
to my
joined
car.
for you in a livery with number 17.
Really?
Can't do that. It's already registered.
Tell him to rejoin in a
No,
18
it won't.
livery.
No, it won't work. Because if he joins an 18, he'll go to number
Oh,
19.
fuck's sake. Why is this all of a sudden all over the place?
Because Rob's already joined with 18, so it won't matter. So even if Rob goes out, they change his number from 17, and Rob joins back in, he'll go to like 18 or 19.
Oh, good.
Hi, Lucas.
What's he registered for the season?
Hello.
Hello.
I still haven't learned how to use my brake pedal properly, so
Oh, have you got your new one?
Well, that doesn't help. You
Yeah.
kind of need a break.
well, I did a 35.3 in practice, so
Okay,
I think I'm getting
but
it.
that's practice, and that's one lap.
Yeah,
Will you be able to run 3 wheels or 4 wheels?
I'll be able to run that with approximately 6 wheels.
Okay, what are you riding? A fucking pardon my language. It's just second nature for me. Okay, I'm Australian. Okay.
You're not on track, are you, Raf?
No, Raf's streaming.
Okay, can you check SimGrid and see what number he's actually registered with, Raf?
Yeah, I was on it now.
Well, in the race with 3 tyres, I'll be doing like 36s and 37s. I still haven't actually tested if my setup actually works.
With high fuel.
Well, with temperatures. So I adjusted
Temperatures should be the same.
I adjusted it to like fix my tire temps, but I didn't actually test it because
Oh.
that's sort of what you do, you know.
You fiddle with stuff and then you go do something else. Can I just say we've got everyone out of the pits now? So this is a legit everyone so far.
Oh, I just invalidated on Zandvoort. What the fuck?
How?
Language!
No way did I invalidate without going off track.
What's your language?
I did
sir?
actual track limits on Zandvoort.
I don't think I've ever
That would've
seen
been a
that happen
warning in the
without like
race.
going off track.
That would have been a warning in the race.
Okay, BMWs get 2 kilos of ballast.
Now, Liam, you know the exit curb of what is it? Turn 3, the hairpin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I got track limits on that.
How?
Whoa.
I didn't get on the grass.
Honestly, you should get an award for that. How did you? Mysteries.
Magic, mate. Magic.
No, that's not magic. That's witchery.
Oh, okay. Didn't
What do you
really
think
have to just
mean?
pull over like that, but yep, alright.
Oh, that lap was cheeks.
Can't wait to hit the brake pedal on lap
what?
1 and just not stop.
So if we see a flying dark green Aston, we know who it is.
Hell yeah, there's only one dark green. What the fuck is that Honda
What's your
doing there?
That was stiff. Yeah.
What's your language, sir?
We're not monetized for a year, so it's all good.
No, if I get told, everyone else has to.
Nah.
That's just exclusively you, mate.
Wow, racist.
Yep.
You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, Bear. I don't care that you broke your
That's
elbow.
actually not racist, Gibbo. It's discriminatory.
Get it right, honestly.
Okay, make me feel more of a retard.
How did I lose 2/10 there? What? Okay.
Carefully.
Skill issue. Oh, sorry, Mark. Whoa. Oh, this is going to be hell with lag and stuff, with high pings.
There's a 35 dead in me somewhere. I just gotta bring it out.
That sounds weird.
Fuck off.
You just
Yeah,
gotta
but
pull it out of your ass.
You're gonna go to surgery or what?
I have a lobotomy or something.
Oh, Rob's gone off. Cool, love to see it.
It's your competition, mate.
No, it's just Rob that really wants 17. You take Rob's 17, there's gonna be hell to pay.
You can have a
That's,
fucking vendetta.
Mark, can I
against
just get
you.
past you, mate? Is that okay?
that's like a war, and how has he managed to register number 17 when it was already registered?
Sorry.
Oh! Scared the ever love. Oh
It's too
my-
late now.
That scared the actual crap.
It doesn't
out of
matter if he change. It doesn't matter if he goes to change, does it?
me. Liam, you know Fabio?
Yeah.
He
I'm
braked
right
on the
behind
racing
him.
line at the last corner. And I was right behind him.
Oh, that fast right-hander.
Yeah, he braked on the
Oh.
racing line.
Who joined? Was that Paul? Paul joined.
I think Paul was here.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought there was someone who joined.
Oh, thanks for the ballast, right?
No worries, man.
You're welcome.
He can add more if you want him to.
It's like I'll be back in the 38.
His registered number 18 on SimGrid.
Yeah,
So
but it
how
doesn't
the
just
hell-
from. Raf's just gonna have to put it in manually where he's finished.
Oh yeah, I just don't understand how my car's ended up with 18 on it and his has got 17 on it.
Because he
he's-
joined before you.
He joined before you, and he would have
I
had
know, but he's
17 on his car.
It must be one of the non-painted. Is it a factory Lamborghini? Is it?
He's just picked the livery and then probably customized the number 17 on it.
Yeah, well, he will change it. Yeah, well, good. Thank you. Doesn't help me tonight. You'll just have to change that manually, I presume, Raf. Is that right?
Yeah, on SimGrid.
Yeah, I don't think I can change your number.
No, just like say like if Rob finishes 8th, you just put him in the 8th. Correct?
Well, yeah, it's not an issue. The number is not an issue.
Yeah.
It's more,
Oh,
it's
just-
a pain in the ass, for instance, if I need to look at everyone now that has a different number for the ballast and things like that.
Yeah, I get you.
But,
That's what I was more
I know
concerned
who you
about.
are, don't worry.
Yeah, I was more concerned about like
Really? Who
SimGrid panel and not, you know what I mean, like SimGrid not recognising me as number 17 or as 18 because I'm not registered as 18. Sorry.
Imagine the guy finishes higher than you, and you just get his points because he's car 17.
I'm gonna do a bit of illegal parking real quick.
Hey boys, what's the time multiplier on the race?
2.
2.
Thank you.
My fucking arm will die.
18 times at Spa, but gonna make for an interesting clock.
Oh, Pavarotti is not running today, so there is no
Nah.
5 kilos ballast for him.
Did you put the ballast onto stiff?
Yeah.
Is Alex in it yet?
Yeah, he's got 17 on it.
Oh my god, I've got like one of the buttons on my wheel. I can see like all the times and all that. Like I have like a leaderboard, and I just see yellow numbers down the side from the ballast.
Yeah. There's one.
Surprised no one's beaten my time yet.
Here's what it is. You'll be fine. Anyway, when we go out of the driver's briefing and into quali, I won't be rejoining the conversation.
I won't
Neither.
be.
I'll come back after the race and chat the aisle like normal.
Yeah, rednecks.
What?
Y'all.
You'll be fine, y'all. You'll be fine, y'all.
As soon as I seen that guy run number 17, I was like, Rob's not going to like that. Okay.
Of course not. You know what number 17 means to me, mate. It's more than a number.
It's the legacy behind that number.
Yeah, what that guy.
Yeah, the legacy behind that number.
Yeah.
Like, what has he achieved with that number? I should run his other livery the next season I run, Rob.
Depending on how I run next season, depending on what happens over the next couple of months.
I should run the
That'll
you know,
have a different
you know
one.
the car that hit the Roth? That car?
Yeah, that's true. True blue.
Yeah, that. Thanks.
Huh?
I was gonna keep it a secret, but thanks. I know if I say it that way, you'll be the only one that really
you
knew
could
it.
also run the car that hit the tree.
The tree?
No
Yeah.
one knows about that. None of
Yeah,
these
no
blokes do anyway. Only the
I-
Aussies will.
I do. That's ancient times.
I was watching when it happened.
When was that? Was early like before 2000, wasn't it?
Dude, it was 1982.
Yeah, before I was born.
I was like 14 and you should have heard the noise that thing was making before it happened, mate.
I think I seen one of the troopers.
Yeah, there's clips of it there's clips of it on the actual lap it does it on, but yeah, the noise it was making as it was roaring up the hill and across the top of the mountain, man.
the true blue one. Someone made a replica and they brought it over to Liban when I was doing the sprints out there, and I think I heard like a replica there.
Steve Johnson's got one he races in TCM, or he did, but he's not racing it this year. But it is a true blue.
What is he running this year?
I think he's in Mustang. He's in the Brute Mustang.
Oh, yep, that's it.
33. That's from back in the day. Anywho,
Ralph, can you let old mate know it doesn't matter because he's already joined in 17?
What?
Old mate's saying that because he's left and changed his number, but Rob didn't.
just tell him that.
Because he's already in the server, so the server's already locked him as 17. So
Yeah, just tell him not to worry about it this week. But number 17's a registered number, okay? So he needs to worry about it next week. If he's going to use whatever car he's using and he hasn't got a custom livery like we has, he has to paint it and change the number on the car in the game.
Yeah.
Tell him it's okay, just sort it out for next week. You're going to do that, Ruff?
But is he saying something about it?
Yeah,
He's
just
asking
in the
about
chat.
it in chat.
just tell him, yes, you can race this week, it's no problem, just the number's registered, someone else, you have to change it next week.
Fuck.
I thought about going back
Marked
out.
off.
I thought about going back out,
Ooh.
but I'm looking at the map and there's just dots everywhere. I think I'll just stay here. It's like ants on a picnic table.
Oh.
Yeah, all over the place.
These are the ants and Raf's our queen.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a 34 in me somewhere.
Didn't do it.
I'll wait till quali.
oh.
And not do
Yeah.
what? And not do it.
No, in quality, you'll take the sandbags out of the boot.
So true.
He's secretly running 100 liters of fuel right now.
Wait,
I sandbag so
Rob.
hard.
I don't know if Alex is sandbagging like with the weight that he's got on it.
He was
Like
sandbagging in practice.
He's got 17. He's got 17 kilos.
He was definitely sandbagging in practice. I hate to tell you.
Give him time, Gibbo. He's just starting with that weight, mate. Give him time. It's already done a 36.6. Probably this lap it may even drop to a 35. Then the next lap it'll drop even more.
He'll get a 33 by quali. That wasn't even a joke.
This is invalid.
There it goes across the line. That
was
one's
an
invalid.
I'm watching him, so I'll tell you what how much 10th he's up.
Yeah, well, the car in front of him's going to hold him up.
Dan.
The
up-
fact
he's up-
that
he's up
the
to
fact
10.
that Alex's sector 2 on the timesheets is like a tenth slower than mine. Something's
He's sandbagging. He always fucking sandbags in quali and
Yeah.
like, practice. And then he just pulls it out in the race and wins by 30 seconds.
He's being held up at the moment by Dan, which is fair
Okay,
enough.
I was in a party with him, okay? And you already says to me, so he told me that Silverstone was just pure luck. And then Bathurst, he just had good strategy, that's all it was. And good lap times.
Yeah, he was fast on Bathurst. It wasn't anything to do with strategy.
Because he said if Liam was there, Liam would have given him a good battle.
Yay.
But that's once in a blue moon. We'll never say that again because
Mr.
We
Master
won't,
comes in
we
his
won't
cabin up
see
right
that
now.
until Bathurst next year.
I'll be back.
Nick, what do you mean next year?
Make it a parking lot at turn 1, Paul.
Dude, we're still going to have at least another 2 seasons this year.
Whose season?
I thought you'd left.
Yeah. This is only part 1. There's going to be a part 2 and a part 3.
I thought there'd just be 2 seasons.
Dude, there's 12 months in a year. We can squeeze it in. If need be. We are not using all rounds either this at the moment, so. Oh, right. While I've got you, while I've got you, on the break weekend that we're not actually racing, I had a thought at Donington and that little TX BMW.
Well, isn't it
Let's see.
supposed to be a break week?
But people still might want to race. Like, I'm not going out anywhere.
I'm just messing with you, man.
So we're thinking maybe just a fun race, and whoever wants to join it can join it.
Sure.
And we'll make it that little BMW TX thing, you know, the little CX2, the newer one.
All right. I don't have it, so I will not be buying.
This lap he is 0.82 tenths up.
I'm not surprised at all by that. Paul, are you on quali?
Cat?
Are you doing a
No.
program?
Cat? Fuck off.
Oh,
You
wait,
on low
no.
fuel?
No,
Was I on low fuel?
Sit here.
no, I was on pretty low fuel when I set my time.
If you're on low fuel, I would have let you buy because you would have been quicker.
Oh,
I'm on,
right,
like,
yeah,
max.
no. Just wondering how it handles with full
Coming
fuel.
through the last corner, 0.3, 0.7, 0.8, 0.8 on the line. Pulls him up to second.
Hey, man.
Ah, can we just give him a GT4? Because he still probably would be quicker than all of us.
No, just admire the talent that you see.
Oh, I already do. And I can't say go touch grass because I know he goes goes and does farm work. Oh.
Anyhow. So we're doing the briefing after this before quali, Raf, I presume?
Yeah. But shorter today, probably. I mean,
Yeah, just that thing I mentioned in admin chat, be a good thing to mention.
yeah.
21 drivers tonight, fellas. Okay, turn one's gonna be a friggin'. It's gonna be like worse than a car park at Bathurst on a Bathurst 1000 weekend.
Well, I remember once when I was leaving Bathurst, when was it? 2005.
Okay, here we go. Story time. Let's roll.
Yeah, I had this little Toyota Corolla. Like a AE86 Corolla. 4-door hatchback thing, but it had a fucking...
What's
20
your
valve.
swearing?
It had a 20 valve engine in it with an aftermarket computer and everything on it and adjustable suspension and all things in it. So sitting in the car park leaving, some bloke was laughing at my little Corolla because it used to sit
Alex
there
should get a penalty.
So I ripped the handbrake up and just sat there spinning the wheels in this little Corolla. I had about 100 people standing around it cheering because the traffic wasn't moving. It was great fun.
This cat is breaking my shit. Hold on.
Bro, is that you still get that pussy? You wait till fucking your girlfriend finds out that you're cheating on her.
What?
Alex, Liam's cheating on his girlfriend with another pussy. Just right.
Gibbo, you are on air.
You were just swearing, so don't start with me.
There could be a 12-year-old kid watching this.
And
Not
you
like-
swore.
not like that.
And you swore, and you and Lucas are both swearing, but no, stop swearing.
Not my problem for 12-year-olds watching it.
Yeah.
No worries, I don't think there is any. So it's
I
fine.
don't think it is either, I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
I just
Mac?
love Stern.
I mean, you're not allowed to use YouTube at 12, technically.
Well, Yeah, we're not allowed to use Facebook at that age either, but kids still do.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things you're not supposed to do when you're 12. Alcohol.
Yeah, I know. I used to do
drugs,
some of them.
driving cars.
Yeah, did that.
Yeah, I did that. Not on the road. I just did that on the farm or something.
That's not legal though.
It's only the way I go is it's only illegal if you get caught, mate.
Well, you're not wrong.
Told you.
Gentlemen, to the driver's briefing.
Okay, you do that voice again, and it's legit gonna make me pull out a shotgun.
Sweet, go ahead.
I'll do it live.
Do what live?
Shoot myself.
Gee,
Wow. Well, tough crowd.
that's
In game, in game.
I'm just not
Jesus.
listening to you.
yeah. I'm trying not to listen to that either.
I'm watching Alex, and the slap that he's on right now looks fucking awful.
Sandbagging fucking so hard, man. Don't even.
Swearing.
What are you
Let it be.
No, I'm the one
be,
getting
boys.
told not to swear, and then
Let
everyone else.
it go.
You know what?
It's all
Fuck
good.
this. Fuck yous. I am swearing if I want to fucking swear.
Watch your language, mate.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You cocksucker.
There's certain words you're
Anyway.
not allowed to say. There's
No,
certain
wait,
words
wait.
you're not allowed to say, and that's the C word. Do not use that C word.
Yeah, that's too bad.
What? Steve in the Northern Territory?
Is the C word Canberra by any chance?
Dude,
Yeah,
no.
don't use that one either, because that's full of dickheads.
Hey, you're talking about Rocket there.
That's not the one I was talking about.
You're talking about Can.
I presume you're going to reset that server again, are you, Raf, when we do the driver briefing?
No, I have 20 minutes of qualifying, so we'll run through it.
All right,
How much is left?
He only did it last week.
Oh, like a minute and a half.
Okay.
half.
He only did it last week.
Probably start announcing it now, Raf, and
Yeah.
and start getting people to come over now.
This cat is trying to destroy everything in my
can you
room
keep
right
your
now.
pussy to yourself? We don't need to know.
Yes,
about it.
goodbye.
Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift.
The hell are you doing, cat?
Yeah, man, my cat
Did
goes down to my feet when I'm playing.
Did
He
anyone else
fucking
even
hates it.
Liam just cut the mic cut off on you. I'm gonna go for groovy music. Where the fuck?
There you go. There it is. There's the lap. It was always coming. There it is.
I don't know, 34.9 is still...
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone is ready for round 3 of the World Series on Slipstream International. Round 3 on Zandvoort. I see 21 people in the audience. I think based on the amount of people we had in practice, that's probably about the amount of people I should be waiting for. So, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 more. But let's go with it. So today we have a very stable race in terms of weather and in terms of what is it? In terms of weather and the conditions of time multiplier and everything else. So we are gonna run at 2 p.m. It's quite cold. It's 10 degrees because that's the weather in Europe right now, and I cannot put it any lower than 10 degrees. And the time multiplier will be 2x as we normally run it. No probability of rain. I mean, there is very, very, very minor, but I don't think the server will do that. So that's it for the weather. Now, in terms of the race itself, as usual, I will remind you that please be extra careful with the first lap. I think last round it was fairly okay, but in the Xbox it was a bit messy in Bathurst. So let's hope in this one. It's a very small track. There is generally even most of turns only have one good race line. I mean, I know that's obvious and general for many circuits, but Zandvoort is quite small, and I have seen a lot of accidents in practice. I normally look at practice to see how people are doing, and even some of our top drivers here are having issues in certain turns. Therefore, just be careful. We don't want to screw up anyone's race. Now, as a reminder as well, I want to tell you that please don't quit the race just for an incident in first lap. If you fucked up someone's race, at least have the balls to stay and run through it. I mean, it's not that I never rage quit, but try to stay. Then ballast for this race, we have Alex with 15 kilos plus 2 for being a BMW. We have Cactus with 10 kilos. And, well, in third, we have someone that is not here today, so nothing. Every other BMW gets 2 kilos because it's 9 cars out of 40. So overrepresented. And reminder, this is the last race in which you could try a different car. I mean, if you still want to do it, you are up, you can do it. But next race, the car you pick is the one you will stick for the rest of the season. So I think that's probably about it. We have 16 minutes left of qualifying. Remember that the rules, you have to pit once. There is not gonna be refueling allowed. So you need to refuel for the amount that you need to get to the end of the race, not the full tank, just the amount that you need to get to the end of the race, which is 60 minutes. Right, so the track is already on optimum. Hopefully you will guys have fun. And this week, just for everyone, I'm gonna try to, at some point of the race, to ping or rather put on stream the cameras of some of the drivers that I know that they are streaming while racing here. So for next week onwards, we want to do something with the plugin in Discord that everyone that races, if they are streaming at the same time, automatically will go into the live stream part of Discord, and that way I can actually try to put them on the spot if they are anyway streaming with a camera. So that's it. 15 minutes and a half left. Thanks a lot for joining the driver's briefing. Good luck for today, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Hey, we didn't get any blue flag chatter.
Let's go. Oh, there we go.
Oh, it is on now. It is on now. Okay. There's a car park at the final corner right now.
Stevens, yeah? Yeah. I need to check the ballasting, yeah? Okay, everything looks fine.
Why does Alex have to come out of the pits behind me, man?
Oh, the pressure.
He's on his out lap and he's gaining on me already. Got a ruin Wayne's lap. Oh, Jesus. So much traffic. Oh.
Alright, let's see how this goes. We're gonna try to showcase a few of our drivers today. think I'm gonna have to disable HDR for that because it looks like awful. So, in the meantime, we'll have in the background the driver's conversation that the guys are having in our Discord. Hopefully, it will not overlap too much with what we're trying to say. And, well, let's see how it turns out. There we go, disabling the HDR. Let's see how it goes. I'm gonna have some nifty features here on my stream deck to change between them. So it's gonna be the Alex scene. It's gonna be the Steve scene. Let's see how that goes. Alex there. Okay. This guy's first time doing this is it's getting used to how OBS works. Capture Alex. All right, there we go. There we go. So see if this works on the fly. Let's go to Steve. Takes like a second to load or something. Let's go to Alex. This should be a Steve. And there he is. But for some reason. Okay, let's go to Alex.
This is going to be close.
Let's work to Stiff, and that works well. All right, I think we are ready. Now we're gonna go to our basic streaming camera. Okay, cool. I think we are ready. Let's go. Porta is number one right now. He's on a 135.04. That's actually 1/10 ahead of Alex. We think Alex might be actually suffering the 17 kilos of ballast he's getting, which as per our calculation, that should be equivalent to around 3 tenths. And then we have Liam, also 1 tenth and a half behind, with a lap that it's improving. Wow, he had so much time in that turn, and somehow he lost it. So it was maybe just tracing it. Then on fourth we have Hooper, Elijah Hooper, who's on his out lap. He is 2 tenths behind Porta in his McLaren. Very beautiful livery. Then on fifth we have Lucas Keys, one of the Aston Martin, half a second off. And then on sixth position we have Fabio Galamini, BMW, half second off. So Lucas Keys just got a better lap, 0.3 gap to the leader. On seventh position we have Kurt Moss, another Aston Martin, 0.6 off.
Whoa! Well, that's a crash if I've ever seen one.
Gibson just crashed, and Alex as well, who both back to pits. And Paul Herster also, which I'm still failing to get his livery to work. I don't know if I should get out and try to fix that before the race. I probably will. It's very annoying that I don't get this to work. Chandler and Paul both 1 second behind. Again, the rivalry between the Bentleys, Gibson and Chandler continues.
Lucas, you're very quiet, I think. I just heard you talk.
With 0.7.
Yeah, no,
for
I did other
Gibson,
stuff.
All right,
I'm
okay,
back.
that's fine.
and 1.1 for Rob
What
Chandler.
the
There we can hear.
This dragon guy, honestly,
We can see.
he's very
Lucas
slow.
Complain
that?
about Dragon, who's 11 seconds off.
The
right
rookie
now.
guy in the McLaren.
He is indeed a rookie. He's new to the league and new to
Gibbo and I
racing.
both got
Oh my God.
impeded a bit.
We're
Right,
gonna
yeah.
have to mute that. 'Cause it's,
I think Gibbo actually spun him out, but
11 seconds on a 1 minute 30 track. Eek.
So, on the low part of the grid, with 1 minute 44 left for qualifying, we have Cusworth, Snyder, Maxim Vistiakin, Wayne Royers, Jack Sellers, Stevens, Andrew Green, Vesvolod Volozin, Quarantotto, and Shadow Dragon. Interesting name, that one. So back to the top now, we have Liam with 135 0.17 on the pole position, and that would actually give him this week, oh my god, he even improved further, 134.862. Well done, Liam. Right behind we have Mattia Porta improving his lap. He lost a bit there, but he's still improving a 10th. This is not gonna be enough to get to Liam, but if he improves somewhere further, he might get there. We have Alex and Hopper who give up trying to improve any further, and Lucas Keys on 5th as well, not being able to improve any further. So we have Porta, the only one contender who missed their 2 tenths. Now he's recovering half, losing it. Interesting. Now he's not gonna be able to take the pole from Liam. Magnific. That's so good to see. A fight until the last second for Paul. There's gonna be Mattia for sure had 2 tenths somewhere. I mean, I think we have seen it throughout the lap that he had 2 tenths, but he went off road. Now we have Lucas improving his lap 2 tenths. Those 2 tenths might put him ahead of Hopper and perhaps ahead of Alex. He's halfway his lap. We are gonna go on board. Let's see how that goes. 2.5 tenths, 2.7 tenths improvement. Virtually fourth, perhaps even third. Right now, virtually fourth. There is a couple of turns left. This one and the one to the right is very hard to not lose time on. 3 tenths better. That would put him virtually second. It's gonna be third. Oh no, it's not gonna even. No, yeah, it's gonna be third. It's gonna be third. It's gonna be third. There we go. Well done. I'm gonna go to the Discord to congratulate him.
Laugh.
Congrats, man. Well done. Good last lap.
That was a crap laugh.
Yeah, well, fine. Whatever you
Oh,
say.
last
I
call.
had like
now.
2 tenths I could have gotten, I reckon.
I know.
But it was good, it was alright.
We're going with Steve. Or we were supposed to, but this got a bit late. And Steve finished 8th. Not great, but his 10 kilos of ballast probably are not helping much. Now we go to Alex, also probably feeling bummed that he's gonna start 4th. But it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So, ready to start the race with an amazing packed front. 10 drivers within 1 second. And somehow Chandler, our dear Rob, is 1.2 seconds off next to Paul. That shows a loss of competitiveness versus last season, where he was up there with Cactus, at least within 1-2 tenths. But the most improved driver versus last year probably is Liam Curran. He won a race, I think, at least, and he was around the pace of Rob and Cactus. But look at him putting them 8 tenths to Cactus with those 10 kilos of ballast, and 1.2 seconds to Rob Chandler. Now the back of the grid is quite slow, so hopefully this week we have respectful behavior towards blue flags. I think I will put something on it. Reminder to be respectful under blue flag situations. Both the car overtaking and the lapped car. Probably should have reminded them something on the driver's briefing, but cannot be talking about blue flags every week, can we? All right, so we are gonna focus ourselves thinking Alex is the 4th car, and it's gonna be in a good place to show us what's happening in the top 10 of the grid. Sorry. In 2 minutes and a half we'll start, and in the meantime I will be touching some things on the stream here. Very good. Okay, let's see how this works. Let's ping Alex. Yeah, I need to check what can I do to actually... Oh, did it stop? No, just takes a second to play. Freaking Twitch, always messing around with people. Not like I don't have resources. Like my PC is really relaxed right now. Let's go check on on stiff. He's checking on other people's times. Love that. And go back to Race Live UI. Well, the Race Live UI is gonna be better when we can actually
30 seconds.
make it work with the rest of people. Okay.
20 seconds.
15 seconds to go. I'm even nervous. I'm always nervous with these first laps, really.
10 seconds.
Like, what's gonna happen? Everybody. Did someone decide to start from the pit? I think. No? Okay. Formation lap. Last check to the ballast situation. All correct. We are getting there, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna place there the helicam. Let's see what's gonna go. Probably will remove the UI items for the beginning. They're about to start. And there we go, green light. Alex very close to keys. Detached. Oh no, I hope everything is fine there. They make around the first 10, no issues. In the middle of the grid there is, oh, Fabio crashed a little bit and lost a few positions. Someone going off-road. I think is, yeah, it's BSing. And then behind, everything went through. Let's go to the top again. We have Liam, Porta, and Keys in the 3 first positions, and Alex on 4th. Hooper following at a 0.6 distance. And right behind, we have Cactus inching in on Moss. Kurt Moss. So clearly we are going to have 2 groups here. Going back to the top again, we have Liam inching out away from Mattia Porta. Alex just took over Keys. Oh man, we missed that. Must have been a mistake from Keys, who is now just fighting with Elijah Hooper to maintain the 4th position. And I think we get close there. Now back to the helicopter. It's gonna be very, very tight now. The 4th, 5th, and 6th are so close, up to the 7th. No, up to the 8th with Stanislav Salnikov. It's a group that is within 4 seconds. Now Liam already opened 2nd with Porta. Porta opened another 2nd with Alex. And now the fastest lap goes to... oh my god. Well, to Salnikov, but that one probably didn't matter much. So we can see right now the gap between them. It's very, very packed. The first gap that opened is Fabio Calamini, who had an incident on the first lap, on the first 2 turns in fact, and it's followed very closely by Rob Chandler. Very, very close. That's the second group between Fabio, Rob, Paul Hester, Gibson, and Jameson Cashworth. I guess that's how it is. And then on a different group, we start spreading out a little bit with Andreas Schneider, Maxim, and Daniel Quarantotto. When Rogers and Cebolod, and then things start to open up. So we go back to the front, where we have a very close fight between Kurt Moss, Elia Hopper, and Salnikov. There we can see Tivena's Cactus. We are gonna go to see his stream. Let's see how long it takes to load. I have to investigate why does this. Why does it do this? He is there, following very closely. Gonna put his sound as well. He gets his personal fastest lap, obviously, because the second lap. We can hear the noise on his pedals. And very closely, they are getting now to the interlaced part of the circuit. Oh my god. 4 cars so packed together. He had to brake there, otherwise we would have hit Moss. He's overheating them. Clear left tire, and actually he's running low PSI on the tires. I would say, anyway, as per how I like to run. We're gonna change now to Alex. Let's see how things are going in front. He's racing right behind Mattia Porta, and it seems like they're already lapping somewhere. Someone. Look like behavior there. So we can see that Liam is maintaining that second, but he's not pulling away much more than that. Well, actually, it's 2 seconds. But Alex and Mattia are very, very close together. Very, very close. In 0.4. We're gonna go back to Cactus, Moss, and Salnikov, because that's a fight that's gonna really give us some good points. So there you go. From the helicopter, you can see those 4 cars very close together within 1 second. And right now, Cactus and Moss and Salnikov, man, it's insane. It's beautiful. And they are only 0.5 seconds behind Lucas Keys. Lucas Keys is slightly isolated there. Well, no, actually he inched in on Alex right now. Alex lost a bit of pace with Porta. He had a bad last lap. Well, I mean, not that bad. But it's in line with what everyone else is doing up there. So it must have been the one before. But back to Cactus. These guys are gonna be up for something. There it goes. Kurt trying to overtake. But he didn't make it. And now Cactus is gonna try to fish something in this turn, and he does it. He goes in and overtakes Elijah Hopper, or no, Kurt Moss, sorry, Elijah Hopper is the one ahead. So Cactus successfully managed to overtake there Kurt Moss. Kurt Moss then drops one position, and now he's gonna have to defend with Stanislav. Here goes Cactus trying to creep up to the 5th position. Gonna have to overtake a McLaren with his 10 kilos of ballast. Let's see how that goes. He didn't put a lot of practice this week, as per what we could hear on our Discord. He was hesitant to race and everything. But clearly he's a very fast driver. With little practice, he manages to be up there. Maybe not as high as he would have been if he had put a bit more practice, but still, good performance so far. We're gonna go back to Gibson. He's fighting with Jameson right now for the 12th position, and Rob Chandler, who's fighting still with Fabio Galamini for the 9th position. They are both in the top 10 as of now, and the last lap of both of them is in 1:37.6. But clearly, Rob is a bit faster. He has an inch, sorry, a tenth and a half more pace there than Fabio, so he's just gonna probably have to find the right time to overtake. It gets very, very, very close. Fortunately, I don't really know Zandvoort very well, so I cannot really say what part of the track they are in each moment. But it seems like close enough to at least try to overtake him in the straight, right? I don't really want to put the light on. So maintains the 0.4 gap. I think now the next turn is the one on the straight, if I'm not mistaken. No, there is still one for that. So as long as he maintains that gap, he will be able to catch the slipstream and aim for an overtake. 0.5. I think they are gonna go ahead with it. That's the straight. The slipstream kicking in. Still 0.3, 0.2. Not long enough. He's doesn't happen. Oh, but Fabio broke a bit too late, and now he has a chance. The pressure might have worked. Is he gonna have enough space? No, he didn't. Well managed by Fabio, despite the late braking. And they're again so close together. Paul Hester is actually only 1 second behind. But he had a bad last lap. Otherwise, it would be closer, which I couldn't see before. Anyway, Mattia Porta had an incident. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, please don't quit. Rejoin, man. You need to fight for points. Yellow flag in there. He goes back to 12th position. We are gonna go back 30 seconds. Let's see if we can see what happened to Mattia Porta there. He was comfortably behind Liam, as far as I can tell, and he spun there. Oh man. And oh man, the way he got out is really not useful for him. Anyway, back to Alex, who's now second, 7 seconds behind Liam. I wonder if there was any issue as a consequence of Porta's accident, but it doesn't look like, because he had a normal lap. It's just Liam putting a lot of time in between. Anyway, Lucas Keys, third, very close to Alex. Hopper, very close to Keys, and Cactus very close to Hopper, and still Kurt Moss is right there. So we have a very, very packed grid up to the 6th position. And then Salnikov didn't manage to stick with them. Right now there is a 2-second gap, which obviously is more than enough to break the slipstream. And then we have Fabio and Chandler still fighting for 8th and 9th. Now Porta is gonna be so fast now, I would imagine, that it's gonna make everyone ahead of him very uncomfortable. And I think he obviously have the pace to overtake Paul soon. Oh, there we go. Rob trying to overtake. Oh, Stanislav had an issue and Fabio overtook him, but now it's up to Rob to get rid of him if he wants to continue chasing Fabio. We'll see how that goes. Now we have a very interesting race now here in the mid-grid. Look how beautiful. Fabio trying to break away. Rob getting nervous, I believe. I'm sure. Anyway. And everyone is between less than a second in here. Let's go to the passenger seat. This break after the long straight in turn 1 is just everyone does it slightly different. Let's see on the next part where in Formula 1 you can score some nice overtaking if you take a very different line as the exit here. Goes with the fast sector of the circuit. No movements in position. Something happened behind. Snyder might have had an issue. He lost position to Wayne and to Maxim. Alright, back to Porta, who just overtook Paul Hester, and he's gonna try to get on with Rob Chandler. Rob almost crashed into the back of Sanlico. Anyway, back to the camera on Porta. It's gonna be very interesting ways he's gonna try, because as I said on the briefing, Zandvoort is not specifically wide in the racing line. There is not a bit. We come from Bathurst, who had two very different sections in that sense. And in round 1 we had Silverstone. Oh, he lost a bit of pace there. Let's see what Rob can try now. Oh man! Oh, you know what happened there? Fabio broke a bit too early, probably for the expectations of Stanislav. Didn't really well. Had to go out of the racing line and went out. And then Rob Chandler overtook, and so did Mattia and Paul. Now Stanislav still probably gonna hold up there, and the fighting between them all allowed Gibson to join the fight. Now it's important to mention that here everyone is in 36s except Paul. Paul, his first lap is in 37, so clearly he's the one missing a bit of pace. But Porta is in 35s, so it's just a matter of time that he gets enough air to overtake them. Look at that. Rob finally overtaking Fabio, and I think that's going to be the moment for Porta to try to get everyone out of the way, but no, he failed. He opened too wide, and now, oh, Fabio gave way there, respectfully. I think I've driven against Fabio, and he sees that you are substantially faster than him. He will allow you what's... No, Paul, that was your fault, mate. I'm going to have to sanction you. I hope that Fabio goes in. He's waiting, so Paul is waiting there. That's a very nice behavior of him. Fortunately, both lost a lot of position. So because Paul gave way and waited for Fabio, he lost the advantage that he might have with him. So I'm gonna leave it up to Fabio to report the incident. Fabio goes into the pits, probably to repair. Oh man, that's unfortunate. We were having a beautiful fight up there, and now it's leaving us with Moss trailing Hopper. And who's that? I guess a blue flag? Yeah, blue flag. Porta very close to Chandler, who's 6th now, and this is gonna be the fight. I think this is gonna be the fight now because we know Rob is a very, very tough driver, not anything illegal, but very tough. And because of the incident between Fabio and Paul, we have a gap on the following drivers to this group. So Salnikov, Jameson, and Jordan are a bit far from each other. So let's see how this chase goes. Because I would say it's a matter of time. I think I think Rob will probably get upset when he's saying that. But I think it's a matter of time that Mattia overtakes him. Now, we come from last week where Mattia had an incident with Liam, who's flying today, where he destroyed his race. They had an incident on top of the mountain. There is he. He didn't go for it. Good. Let me finish the argument, Mattia, and then you can overtake him. So last week, Mattia had an incident with Liam, in which, in the top of the mountain, arguably was too aggressive on a turn, tapped Liam enough to make him lose, well, not lose control, really, to smash him against the wall. We applied a penalty to Mattia. He acknowledged the mistake. It was 10 seconds, so it was severe. And he's under watch, right? So I don't think we put driver's license points to him because he was not reported afterwards. And I think other than that, there was another incident with him in the last lap, but it was not his fault after the review. So we didn't put the driver's license points. But obviously, oh, he goes a bit off-road and loses half a second there. Yeah, he lost half a second there. We're gonna focus on Mods and Laya in the meantime. So, so yeah, I mean, let's see how it goes today for Mattia after that incident he had. How high up he can go, because his best lap is still 135, which is the 3rd best lap. Actually, second, because Alex only managed 35.932. And the last lap for Alex and Liam actually showed that Alex is getting close to Liam. So interesting what's going to happen up there after the pit stop. The second group between the one we are looking at right now, between Lucas Keys, Laya, Kurt Moss, they are all between 1 second. And they're all contenders for the championship still. Actually, Alex and Liam are ahead of them. Alex still has not missed scoring high in the league. In fact, he won the first 2 races. Liam did miss last race, or not miss, but didn't score points because of that incident. But remember that in this league we have the wildcard system for 3 races. Oh, we just missed. Oh man, we're gonna have to replay that. Something must have happened between Porta and Chandler. It's interesting how in the replay we cannot see the livery of Porta. Let's go into helicopter cam. Rob Chandler was keeping it under control up until here. Then Ego, man, he went a bit wide. That's unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. He couldn't control it, but very nicely rejoined. Rob, thank you for making it clean. So now he's behind Salnikov. They are on a similar pace for the fastest lap as well. So we'll see what happens there. And Mattia now 11 seconds behind the chaser group, but virtually between 2 and 4/10 faster than them. Let's see if he actually managed to get there. We still have 40 minutes left in the race, so I believe there are chances. Let's hop in on Hopper. In the middle of this group, very, very close to Lucas Keys. We have 2 Aston Martins and 1 McLaren. I keep saying this, but I really like delivery of Hopper. He opens a bit wider, trying to get free air, maybe scare a bit Lucas. I really don't speak very good English when I'm not thinking what I'm gonna say. Do I? So anyway, very, very close. Very, very close here. It's ridiculous. 0.2 and 0.2. Well, now 0.6 because Kurt got a bit behind, but yeah, it's just so close together. Just this track, you need to stay on the slipstream to actually be able to maintain close distance, because otherwise, if you don't, look how close Kurt is getting because of the slipstream. If you don't maintain the slipstream, then because it's a track that has so many changes on direction, you lose time because the brake. You see, the brake zones here are so tight, so tight. And not, as I said, not that many racing lines. In fact, really, no more than one. That is very dangerous to try to overtake. So that's why these three didn't change positions the last 5 laps. Look at Kurt getting close there. Kurt is gonna try something, I believe. He's 0.1, inching in, going over the curb. Brakes a tad. This is just what I mentioned. Brakes a tad earlier due to being scared. Also, mind about the aero dynamics you lose when you move out of the slipstream for doing a different turn. So I have the feeling this is gonna end with one of them also going. Look at that wide. There it is. He catches again the slipstream. So close together. This fight is allowing Mattia to creep up. He just managed 136.2, while this group of guys is managing 137.2. All of the three of them. Probably is established by the pace that Lucas is having. But Lucas is able to go 133, 163. The three of them are. In fact, Kurt is the one that had the fastest lap of the group with 136.1. But nonetheless, as I said earlier, when people fight, other things happen, and Mattia is closing in at 8.4 right now. Now, we need to go to the top to see what's going on between Liam and Lucas, because Liam lost 6-second gap that he managed to open at the beginning. He still has the fastest lap, so we must guess that he's struggling with the tires. There's been 36 minutes of race so far, and his last lap is on 136.6, which is 1 second slower from his best, while Alex is in 136.1, high one, but it's only 2/10 behind his best. So clearly we see two things here. The ballast is slowing Alex roughly 2/10, which would not be enough to grant him the fastest lap, but that he's much more consistent. The gap is now 0.8. Liam must be sweating his balls, I'm sure, thinking he has the win, or thinking before that he had the win, but seeing how Alex creeps in a lot. We're gonna go into Alex camp and hear him out. Well, probably not him here, but we can see that in fact he is overheating the left tires. He had them on the kind of pressures that I have. Oh, we had a stop and go. I'm gonna have to go check that. Who got a stop and go and for what? Number 20 something, I think it was. Let's go into the basic UI. See that? Nice. Oh, Gibson. Okay, let's see what happened. 1 minute behind. Well, I guess it was for track limits, I imagine. that feels like it's gonna be. It's gonna happen.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It's not clear what happened with Gibson. Also, I don't really know what the track limits are on this track. Anyway, we're gonna have to go back to Alex.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Alex is overtaking
Car on the right.
someone now.
Clear on the right.
Might be. No, no, there's stuff happening here. Oh no! Oh no! We need to check this. I hate it. That we're gonna be missing what's going on between Lucas with Alex and Liam, but we need to replay this. Maybe 30 seconds is a bit too much. While I look at this, you're gonna look at Alex. Let's see what happened. No, it doesn't let me look at the game while what's happening. So, Kurt, Salnikov, and Hopper. Kurt. Let's see what happened here. Still saying them. Oof, it was a triple. It was a triple, but I think it was Moss' fault. We need to give 5. So Lucas lost 5 seconds. So Moss, if I'm not mistaken, Moss was the one to blame. So I need to apply a penalty there. So back to the game. I think Moss is the black. No. Ah, no. Hold on. No, it was Keys. But if it was Keys. Oh, he has crashed going in. Okay, I need to check this on my own stream. I don't know, but I didn't stream. Sorry, I didn't stream. I didn't show it in the stream. I believe. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Anyway, sorry, I'm boring you here. Alex and Liam are closing in. I would like to do something about that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, actually, maybe I can, because Kurt said that he was streaming it, so I'm gonna open his stream and rewind, because it's in YouTube, not like Twitch that doesn't let you go back. Oh, actually, he's sharing his cam, so we're gonna focus on him. Let's see, need to create a third. Kurt. Okay, let's look at Alex. In the meantime, still under control. Okay, Kurt. New window. Oh, he's in the light. Show. Yeah. You see all my windows open, but still for the time being is okay. Let's get this under control there. Not the mini player. Not the mini player, man. Oh man. Full view. Oh, they full view. Cinema mode. Is that it? Okay. Anyway, so let's back a bit. Let's see when that happened. Here we need to look at when Lucas was around. this was around. So Lucas was ahead. Hopper was behind. I think it's been his fault. I have the feeling. Yeah. I'm gonna have to give 5 seconds to him, unfortunately. But I'm gonna get his cam ready. So let's go back to Alex, who's speeding, and let's see, where do we have? So actually now Kurt is first, Elias second, and Liam is third. Alex speeding, Liam as well. So let's see how that goes out. So now in the meantime I need to do this and put Kurt, which is 823, thing is TP5C 823. Unfortunately, really like the guy. He's been contributing a lot to the community, but I cannot not do that. And then we need to look at Alex. No, he's got a stop and go 30 seconds probably for speeding. Man, for speeding. Yeah, for speeding. Now, can I actually see that? I don't think I can. Please control. Cannot see that, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyway, got my cat now visiting here. We're gonna go back to the normal race situation. Now we have Liam out of the pits with Fabio right behind, who hasn't pit yet. Somehow I was saying, somehow Liam, what happened with Liam? What happened, Liam? Man, I hate when this happens. And then, okay. So, Hopper, Maxim, all entered the pits now. Kurt is first, has 5-second penalty. He will have to pit soon. Then we have Mattia Porta, 8 seconds behind Alex. Cactus didn't pit yet, and he's 54 seconds. Ahead of? That doesn't make sense. Alex just pit, and he was still ahead of Cactus. Anyway, now we need to see the pace that Liam manages. We don't know what happened there. I hate when this happens. I don't want to really go to 3 cameras to see what's going on there, but yeah, he completely trashed his race. He's 4th now. Oh my god, Liam. Anyway, let's try to get another spot of now Stiff. Why don't you know? I have the Stiffs. This is Alex. Not Stiff, sorry. Alex, who's chasing Cactus. And now we're gonna go to Cactus, who's being chased by Alex. But what we can see, I mean, maybe he has to pit, right? So that's out of this question. Oh, do we have a yellow flag there? Well, there are 0.4 seconds. You can see Alex on the mirror of Cactus, creeping in, and with new tires. So, you know, it's a matter of time. Now, Porta just managed a 135.4. This is the fastest lap. And Alex also 35.6, which puts Liam's 35.5 as second fastest lap, which has been his last lap, by the way. So it shows how the new tires with lower fuel are actually performing very well. Now let's hear out. Let's hear Steve out. Whoa, whoa.
Stay left.
Woo!
Right side
So
clear.
close there, eh?
Right side. Clear right.
Our friend Steve here is from Lithuania.
Yellow flag.
We're gonna change into Alex's cam to see how does he see it from behind. We can actually see that Alex is having fuel for 3 more laps. Oh, Steve goes wide. That's gonna allow Alex to overtake. We can see the frustration face
Left. Faster car behind
of
you.
Steve. He's gonna try now to return it, but obviously with worse tires, so I don't think he's actually gonna be able to. But yeah, frustrated, right? Understandably frustrated. Now, one of the amazing things is if you can see Steve's lower right corner of the screen, he's running DC211. I mean, obviously I don't know anything about the Honda, but on the Ferrari that would be suicide. He runs on a braking balance below 50, which is for pros. We're gonna back to Alex and compare. Obviously, it's a very different car, but he's running DC8. No, 8. No, that must be wrong. Problem here is Alex is running 720p, so I cannot really see clear what that is. But I wanna put it. I'm gonna go for 1. I don't think Alex is running DC8. I'm not sure if he can go this fast with DC8. Starting to put a gap with Steve, and he continues to overheat his left tires, but I think that's driven by the circuit. He clearly has the tire pressure is perfectly balanced, but it's just so strange. Like, let's go back to Steve and you can see this. Steve's pressures on the front are low, on the back are low, on the right. I don't know if he will manage to fix this in the pit stop, which is overdue for him, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the rest of the race. We're gonna pop into Hopper, who's chasing Moss. I think, well, actually, let me put the basic UI, which for some reason, I don't know what did I miss. That I see the car electronics on the right. Everyone did the stop, so Moss is now where he belongs. Liam is 8th, but the fight between Moss and Hopper is problem, right? So back to the okay, we're gonna jump into the car of Moss just a little bit. I'm gonna mute here the audio from Steve's and Alex's car. He's getting on the way. Ready the stream. So Moss is no, that was the pit before. Okay. So per cam, it's a different window. Yeah, like that. everyone. So if I make the screen narrower, if I make it narrower, okay. Twitch seems to be superior for that. I guess it's the UI. Yeah, it's the UI. Problem is, if I go full screen, you're not gonna see shit. You're not gonna see shit. Anyway, I will figure this out for the future. But here we have, nonetheless, our friend Pelico, Kurt Moss, having Hopper chasing him. 1 second behind, and he's trying to not lose Porta too much, where another incident could happen. Now we're gonna go back to Cactus. Oh, there's a disqualifier. Gibson got disqualified. Fine, Gibson. Anyway, let's go in good with Alex. Sorry, with Porta. Who has Cactus right in front of him. Interesting race, this one. You see the fastest laps between them both. There is clearly a difference. I don't know how much the ballast is actually impeding Cactus. He got overtaken by Alex due to a mistake. Otherwise, I don't know what Wiggly has. But yeah, nonetheless, there is Mattia recovering from that mistake by himself at the beginning of the race, or 15 minutes in. Drop him back to 12th position, and still here he is creeping up to fighting for second after everyone did the pit stop. And right now Liam holds the fastest lap with 1:35.0, but Mattia is being faster than Alex in general. So with 50 minutes to go, I doubt it would be enough to creep in on Alex. Seems like he's gonna get his third victory in a row due to consistency. But yeah, I mean, we wanna see how Mattia. No, man, that was very, very close. Let's go 15 seconds back and jump into the bonnet camera. See what happened there. That was so close to cause drama again, Mattia. And right now they are parallel. Cactus has the interior, goes better out of the turn. No, man! Oh, don't make me put you a penalty. Let's go check that again. Let's go check that again. So Cactus had the interior, then he goes a bit wide. Racing incident. I will let them report if they want to. So now Cactus is third, 1 second behind. I don't think he will have the pace to follow. Kurt is fourth, 3 seconds behind. Hopper is fifth, 2.4 seconds behind. The gap to the leader is 17 seconds in the fifth. Stanislav Salnikov on his BMW with 2 kilos ballast is sixth on 4.2 seconds gap to Hopper, 21 seconds gap to the leader. Rob Chandler, who we didn't pay a lot of attention anymore since that incident cleared out. Rather than incident cleared out, and Mattia Porta overtook. is the first Bentley with 7.2 second gap to Stanislav, 27 seconds gap to the leader. Then we have Liam Curran, who I think will be able, I was gonna say, but now I look at the times and he's doing 137. .137s on the last lap. Let's look at his livery closer. Hey, I don't see the proper. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, Rob, we saw some dust there, so probably he lost some time. I know there's no, it's a blue flag car. Okay, let's go with the next one. Fabio Galamini. He's 13 seconds behind Curran. Then we have Cusworth in a beautiful Porsche, which I think is. Are we missing the paint or livery? We see half of it, or it's just black? Not clear. Then we have Paul Hester. I know I'm still missing the livery because it's a very beautiful blue one. 1.6 seconds behind Jameson. I don't know, should I say Jamieson? Probably Jameson. Anyway. Next one, Maxime on his BMW, 2.7 seconds behind. And we have Andreas Schneider. I would imagine he's German. Who knows? 7.2 seconds behind. There are big gaps in here. Wayne Rogers. Oh my god, Lucas. What happened to you? Another race. Betting it, man? That's such a low performance for him. If you see the pace, he's like faster than the Cactus. Reminds me of me. Shitty consistency sometimes. But we saw him winning races last year. In preseason, he did very well as well. So I don't know. And then we have one of our community managers, Jordan Gibson, disqualified. Oh, sorry, I missed Juan Toto, our friend. His Porsche running 140s. And he's a few laps behind, so I guess he had to pit a few times. With that, we're gonna go back to the top. Liam Curran is chasing Rob, and you know, they get along very well. Question is, will Rob yield the position, knowing he is 1 second slower, at least 1 second slower, or will he find, or again, a position that he probably knows he cannot get? We shall see. I don't think we have seen particularly Liam doing tons of overtakes. So it's kind of interesting to see how he manages. We need to go to the front with Moss. Let's put his camera. Is it working? Oh man, is it working? There he is. He is about to overtake him. Let's hear him out. Well, I guess we're not gonna hear a lot, but very stable tire pressures, very stable brake pad temperatures, very stable tire temperatures. 12 laps fuel to go, that's probably more than enough. He's catching on the Slipstream. He's gonna go on the left while Cactus tries to keep the interior. Hope they don't touch each other. He has slight advantage, but he cannot turn in the car enough. Cactus keeps the third position for the time being. There are 10 minutes to go, and this probably in pace is one of the tightest battles we're having. Liam, while you guys are not seeing it, is still behind. But again, as I said before, he has 1.5 seconds pace difference. Here the pace difference is less than a second, which in this track might not be enough to overtake. Right? That's the key. Ooh! boy Cactus slips around, drifts on the side. And that wasn't enough to allow Cactus to put in the car. Careful, man. Don't want to punch you again. Oh, there is an instant ahead. Oh no, there are blue flags. Okay. So catches on the slipstream a little bit for second longest straight of the circuit. Let's see how he manages this one. The Aston Martin is a super stable car, but so is the Honda. Well, maybe less stable but super fast. So we have two of the three best BOP cars, probably we could say nowadays. Oof. When the blue flag cars get on the way. That's so close. Let's see, Kurt. Parallel right now. Goes wide again. Now we're gonna have Quarantotto, such a good driver, man. Quarantotto goes completely outside to not get in the way of this fight. Kurt again following very close to Cactus. He had an incident before for being that close. It's something I have been talking through the race today, that it's very hard. I mean, I had to give him the penalty, but it's very, very hard in this track to overtake if you are not following that close. You don't really have an overtaking place that gives you enough to do it safely. So you have to be inches behind the other car or wait for a mistake, which is part of the pressure of being right behind someone, right? So this fight continues while I'm gonna check that, oh, Liam overtook Rob and already put 2.6 seconds distance between them. And look at what's happening here. Actually, if you see the rear mirror of Kurt, you can see that Hopper is closing in, and that is because the pace in which Cactus and Moss are right now driving is 137.9, and Hopper obviously is at least on 36s. So it became a three people group, three driver group, three car group again. There we see going on the wide parallel, touching each other a little bit, but all legal here. That's gonna be Moss's chance if he keeps it on this turn, and he does. Now Wayne Royer is right up ahead on a blue flag. Well done, Kurt. Hopefully he doesn't disturb the pace too much. And right after he overtakes, well done, Wayne, well done. The group of three moves ahead. Cactus drops to fourth, and now the fight's gonna be probably between Cactus and Hopper. I think Kurt has enough pace to get out of the way, so that's what we're gonna go back to the game to follow Cactus and Hopper. There we go, the fight. Hopper catching on the slipstream there. Trying to go in the inside. Not the right place. A few laps before, this was a place where Mattia and Cactus touched each other. But as I said, I couldn't really consider it anything other than a racing incident that they can record. Look at Hopper catching on the slipstream. This is gonna be the one. I think this is gonna be the one. Look at that. It's opening on the left. Well, the one. Hey! Okay, I think that was Cactus' fault actually. I'm gonna I think he will probably review this later, but I'm gonna watch this from the helicam again, because I think what he did, he opened a bit too wide. Yeah, I don't think Hopper turned. I'm gonna put it on the interior. Let's go again with Hopper's interior cam, if the game doesn't break. It seems it's doing, so I'm gonna show Steve in the meantime. Let me recover the game. Oh, Steve is having issues, I think. Let's hear him out. But I'm gonna have to restart the game. Totally crashed.
The gap behind has now decreased to 1.4 seconds. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Let's go back to... That was already before... Ah no, here it is. No, that was already before. So we're not gonna be able to see this, I guess. So I think it was probably nothing wrong from Alaya. So I will let it go. I will let it go. Cool. We have 3 minutes left, and I think the only fight that's still standing. Ah no, hold on. I seen the review. No. Yeah, no, Stanislav is coming behind. So there is no close fight anymore, but you know we had fights until the minute 5 to go. So Alex is on first. We're gonna hop in his camera. Clearly he's gonna make it in terms of view. So he's first. Somehow he has the camera thing on the bottom left, even though he's not using it. We have Porta second at 8 seconds, well 7 seconds behind. So Porta has actually been putting great pace on the second part of the race. Obviously it's not gonna be enough to make it to Alex, but he did cut in, and probably maybe it's because Alex is not risking it anymore, but you know, whatever. We're gonna go back to Kurt, who's third. He's third, 12 seconds behind Porta, turning to the leader. He had a 5-second penalty, which thankfully, as per this, wouldn't have been enough to catch Porta, so I don't feel that bad about it. You know, I think he was to blame. He had a great race. He had to overcome a couple of situations, but overall, very well done. Then we move on to fourth, where we have Hopper. We had also a quite consistent race. He got involved in a couple of contacts, which I don't believe he was to blame in either of them. He was caught in the one between Moss, Hopper, and Lucas Keys. And he was the second in the middle, I think. So he was bumped in the back and he bumped the one in front. Obviously, you cannot blame him for that. And it looks like he's gonna finish fourth. He's chasing Moss, but I think Moss has the fastest pace, even though the last lap of Hopper was 135.8. I think it's still not going to be enough. We'll keep a close eye on that. Fifth, we have Cactus, who also got involved in a couple of situations, but I think deserved fifth place here. And then we have Salnikov, who had a very consistent race. He's now chasing in on Cactus, but I don't think he has enough pace to overtake him. So also we'll keep an eye on that. Both of them managed 137 in the last lap. And then we have Liam. Liam. Qualified first, was first until the pit stop, and then we didn't see what happened. Right? You cannot be everywhere, and unfortunately we missed it. He's having the fastest lap, so he's gonna get a few extra points in there. And managed to recover from 11th, I think he fell back to. Now on 8th we have Rob Chandler. Good race, consistent. Not too much to say. Not many incidents. He was overtaken by Liam, I think, because he went off track. Otherwise, we would have seen. So overall, all right. Then we have Fabio Galamini finishing 9th. He did have an incident. I think it was his own fault, so I couldn't blame anyone for that. But nonetheless, that made him lose a bit of time. He had to repair in the pits, and that was, you know, keeping him from being any higher. And then we have on the finish of the top 10, Jameson Casper. Gonna go to Alex. He's on his last lap. right now gonna close the end line.
The leader has finished the race.
So the leader has finished the race, and the only close battle we have is here between Stanislav Salnikov and Cactus. They are between 0.2. They have only a few turns left. Mattia Porta already crossed the line, Moss as well, Hopper as well, and it's not gonna be enough, but it was so close. It's beautiful to see when this happens. We have a 60 minutes race, and somehow they managed to finish between 1/10 of a second. And Liam crosses in 7th. Then we have Chandler, Galamini, Cusworth, Paul Hester, also very close to Cusworth. Not enough though for overtaking. And then the ones below already crossed one lap behind. So well done everybody. It was a fun race. I'm losing my voice in fact, how much I talked. And I'm gonna go back to the Discord to pick it up with the guys showing up there. Let's see what's the mood.
Pulls into the beach, mate.
Hey guys, what happened, Gibo? What happened, Lucas? What the hell?
I don't want to talk about it.
It feels like every race I can't say the same.
Can I open the room? Okay, can I? I've got my hand up. Okay, this is preschool. I got my hand up. I can speak. I got the speaking.
Let's look at let's look at Alex's camera because he was looking at some replay.
I don't really
not
care.
Showing it anymore.
No. So
I'm
yeah.
getting yelled at. No shit.
Wait, who's getting yelled at?
Wayne's
Guys, what the
yelling at me.
fuck? Wayne's gonna rev you, mate. Fucking suck, you know.
Sorry.
Yeah, Rav. So what will happen is I got a phone call in that first stint.
No way, really.
My stepfather, he was in at the pub and all that.
Steve is not happy. Steve is not happy, guys. You missed it, but he's not happy. Now, if you wanna look at the stream, he's reviewing a situation he had. But continue.
Wait, what? Wait, on your like, oh, you
official
watching his
one,
stream?
Yeah, put the official stream. You will see.
And I'll just.
You will
It must still get a podium.
Who is he? Who is he watching?
Moss? I'm watching Steve.
Yeah, I'm watching.
He had an issue with Moss, but I reviewed it, and I think it was a drive.
Wait, I thought
a racing incident.
Doesn't Steve wear gloves?
Gloves, probably yes, but look at this. Look at this.
Boys,
I think it was. I think it was fine. I think it was fine.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I think it was fine.
That's fine.
Oh look, he's doing what I don't know how to get out of.
Oh, is he? No, is he legit thinking that Moss touched him before he passed?
Maybe, but not enough to destabilize him, right? I would like Moss to join the chat. Let's see.
Rob, congratulations on the P8, mate.
right. Liam, are you in here?
Nah.
No,
Okay.
he's probably crying.
What happened to Liam? He was second, wasn't he?
He was until Alex attacked him.
Oh, is that when? Oh, did he lose that much?
Oh,
Jeez.
They were going into the pit. They were going into the pits. Alex, like full on spun. Going in. Not Alex. Sorry, fucking Liam has spun beforehand because they had two lap cars going ahead of him. And Liam's gone to pass. Has started to spin, and then Alex has said, "G'day, mate," and just played him.
By the way, Elijah, great race, man. Very, very good race.
Also,
it was very fun. A very good group there. I'm almost lost my voice already today. It was very, very.
Oh, don't lie. Don't.
I know how it feels.
Elijah. I was in the party beforehand, and Lucas was like, "Why didn't Hooper get a penalty? Why did Moss get it?" And I checked the replay. I'm like, "No, yeah."
I think from what I saw.
No. Yeah, no.
I just saw Hooper punt me.
Yeah, he thought Hooper just slapped him.
It was
Moss. I told him. Yeah, no. I told him. I was like, "Yeah, Moss just played dude."
Oh wow.
Oh, Congrats on the fourth
We
place.
had
there,
a
Uber.
good fight, Keys, but Moss just bumped me at the end.
Yeah.
Before you hit me because I thought you were getting frustrated.
I was getting frustrated, but I'm still gonna race clean.
Good on you. You know what? Respect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good-
so-
good job.
Yeah.
Also, Mattia, are you there? Very good race. So sad that you sent it to the wall at the beginning, but recovered to second. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Raf, I need to
Very
speak to you after
stupid
this. I need to ask for your.
Gibo, don't
opinion,
talk
but
over
later-
Mattia,
later.
man. So go ahead, Mattia.
Ah!
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
man.
said it was a very stupid spin.
Yeah, yeah, it was, but you managed there. You managed to get up there, which
This
Lucas-
race I didn't crash anyone, so
Yeah, exactly. And what happened with Liam? Liam is not here. I'm assuming he's very pissed off. But,
I got the speaking stick. So I watched the replay back to see what the hell happened.
I missed
So-
it. I didn't see it.
So what happened was there was 2 lap cars. I can't remember who it was, but there was 2 lap cars. Liam was coming around the last. Were you? They were coming around. Liam has lost control and spun, and then Alex has said, "G'day, mate. I'm gonna plow you harder than the Queensland rails," and
Okay.
just plowed him.
Watch the stream now of Steve. That's the one that I couldn't really judge. I didn't give a penalty to Hooper because I thought it was a racing incident that Cactus went a bit wide.
Streaming that. If I can't see it.
on the
It's on
official-
YouTube.
In the YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
no.
Steve's of Steve's stream as well. So if you see it right now, I don't think so. Elia is going straight.
Yeah, Steve-
It's Cactus
yeah.
that opens left. Well, no, actually.
Yeah,
if you look at-
Stiff is turning left.
No, but if
that's
you look
on-
at his telemetry, apparently he's not. So I'm not sure what happens there. So I leave it up
Just see this.
I leave it up to Steve to report it back. What do you think, Elia, that happened there?
Share your screen, Raf, so I can see it.
Okay, let me put it.
It's on YouTube.
I honestly don't know. I felt like I was going in a straight line.
It looked like you could have.
Okay, to be honest, if my personal opinion, I feel like you might feel like you're going straight, but you might be slipped because it looks like you were a little bit going to the right, like aiming for the apex, like as you would do at any other lap. Am I correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's where I'm thinking of. Raf's and then Stiff's trying to go on, trying to squeeze you out, push you wide, and you both just collided. To be honest, I believe Raf has made the right decision. I feel like that's a racing incident.
If was going a bit left.
All I see here is Stiff's car going off the road. I didn't see the lead up to it.
Yeah.
Just go back a bit and
You can
go back a bit.
If you goes into hours, you can replay. That's the problem with Twitch. That
Yeah.
you cannot
Yeah,
really
here.
go back.
Okay. Is this what we're talking about here?
I think this is the one.
No.
With, no. This is the straight.
no,
This
he's-
is straight, no? I know he's going now to look at other things. So for some reason, okay. Let me share my screen, and let's put the official our.
Congratulations to the top 3.
Yeah, it was great. So
I would have loved to be in the top 20, to be honest.
let's look at it. This is the one. So look,
Okay.
this is the
No, yeah,
situation. You see here,
Yep.
they both break, and I don't think. Obviously, we are looking at Steve. The wheel is a bit to the left. You see it on the bottom.
Yeah, well then.
It's a bit to the right, to the left, a bit to the right. Then he put it straight, but he's already on the. I think he's already on the direction to collide. I don't.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't get into Elias' cockpit to see what happened, but that's where they crash. They touch.
It kind of looks like we drift into each other, but he's turning away from the corner, and
I
I'm
think so,
turning
yeah.
towards the corner. So
Yeah, and I was following
Is it-
that a lot. Like I saw that situation that turned a lot in the race, and no one else had issues. Most of people, Rob had a couple of them there, or more than a couple. And there were a lot of fights because it's the only point where you get very, very, very close. and no one else had an issue. So yeah, I think only
Elijah.
Yeah.
Moss is. I think Moss is just.
Moss is here. Congrats, Moss. Very good race, man.
Bro.
We put
Yeah,
you
we
live
had
a few
a few
times.
Sorry the keys for messing up your race, man.
No, it's fine. It was like minor contact. I think
Yeah.
it didn't screw me up nearly as much as the stop go. So
Okay.
I couldn't check what happened there.
Hey, you know what screwed me up was the disqualification. That really screwed me up.
Yeah,
So
another
true.
thing I couldn't check. But
I don't understand why we get 30-second stop goes for doing like 70 in a 50 pit zone.
Also,
Because you're doing
Are you still-
70 in a 50 pit zone.
maybe you should do that.
Yeah, it's an accident.
may
I
I
normally
please
try to
announce-
clear those
Accident
out.
or not, you still did it.
I normally try to clear those out if I am able to check them in the moment. But if I see it late and the replay is already 60 seconds behind, I don't go. And then if I cannot see that it was only a little bit, so it sucks. It sucks. But some people
Well,
really
that's-
just take a lot of advantage of it sometimes.
Can we just say this now? If you get a drive-through penalty or anything like, we cannot take it away if the games give it to you. Because that's why I stayed out. Because I watched the highlights of the stream last week, and I knew what you had. 2 people. If you have 2 people, that's fine. But if it's just you on the
Yeah,
stream and you
yeah.
can't get to it, just keep it as it is. If
I
you get a
just-
drive-through, you get a drive-through. You get a stop-go, you get a stop-go.
If
The
I
game
just
gives it
happen
to you,
be
keep
looking
it.
at it. Well, no, and stop and go. I was trying to review one of yours. The stop and go, isn't it because of track limits, or is the other way around?
No, that was because of the drive-through. That was because of my pit.
Right. So the drive-through is the track limits.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I didn't get a drive-through. I just stopped and I just drove through the pit. I didn't stop.
Because obviously
That's when I got the phone call and I just
drive-through
stopped.
is track limits, so that one I'm not gonna. It's the stop and goes that I look at.
Yeah, no, because that's why I stayed out. Because I remember watching the stream and Harry got a stop-go because he sped in the pit lane at Bathurst. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Correct.
I remember hearing you saying to Rob, check it out, make sure he slowed down or something like that. If he slowed down, then I can take it off. That's why I stayed out.
Yeah,
I was trying to give you time.
That's what I try to do because it's ridiculous. Like the game doesn't.
Hey, boys.
But
If we see you...
It's inconsistent, though, isn't it? You're not going to catch everybody, so some people are going to get the full penalty and some aren't, which is unfair.
Yeah, well, like last week at Bathurst where there was 2 of us, I was able to go back and check the replay of what Harry actually did when he crossed the line. And once he crossed the line, he was still doing 70, and then he made no attempt to slow down, even when he hit the speed limit. Like, he didn't try and give back that little bit of time. So, for argument's sake, if Lucas, you're speeding across the line, all right, if you had have slowed up and tried to give back that time, where Raf could look at it and say, well, that's fair enough because you've slowed up. You've dropped to like 30 k's an hour and tried to give the time back.
If somebody else
Yeah,
did
well,
that and he didn't see them.
I didn't
That's what I'm
realize I was
saying.
in second
Can't.
gear, and I tried to slow it. I tried to like full on become to a.
It's always handy to have 2 people doing what we were doing last week, but we can't always have 2 people doing it.
No, I know, that's what I mean. You're not going to catch everybody, so it's
Yeah.
better off just leaving it, I think.
Yeah, that's why you need 2
when you-
because one bloke can watch the front of the pack and one bloke can watch the back, and then one guy can keep commentating while the other bloke checks the replays.
Good point. Good point, boys. I appreciate the input.
So basically, what we really need to do is find another commentator that can go with Ralph.
Oh, I mean, it would make it more entertaining for sure. I tell you, like today's race was very, 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 very interesting. There were, I think, the grid this year got so packed in the top 10. It's insane. Right?
The top 10
It's
tonight
so
was
hard for me to
legit.
get past Fab in that fucking BMW on those.
Oh yeah, no.
He was holding
See
it
what I
up
mean?
so bad. I couldn't get past him.
Yeah.
Because the track's so tight.
Yeah. So what
But
happened
when I
with
got up
me is
beside him, he was done.
Well, now that I have you all here, next week's race, let's set the weather.
everyone
for you.
has to be drunk. Everyone has to be
That's
drunk.
Monza, and we already had a look. It's nice and cold, isn't it?
Yes, I checked it.
Yeah, well,
I
there is
checked it.
Cloudy, 10% precipitation chance. It's not gonna be enough.
No, there's not. We checked.
Okay, I'm gonna set it now for that. So
Yeah, I'm not drunk. I'm
another
probably
dry
drunk
race.
now.
It's getting boring, man. What's happening with the winter?
Fuck it. Let's go. Chuck it full
All
heavy
races
rain.
without wetness. Okay, it's just not. good
Heavy
enough.
rain. Heavy rain.
Haven't we got
There
Spa
is a
coming
good
up as well?
chance. There's Spa
always
coming
wet.
up. There's a chance Spa might be wet.
Say again, Dan?
Yeah, it's 24 times. It probably
I just
could
said
be.
what Rob was saying. Spa's going to be wet, so or
Most
normally
likely,
it's
yeah.
a wet.
Oh, look at that, Rob. We actually might end up doing it right this far then.
Actually, Spa could even be covered in snow.
Oh, even
It
better.
was about a week ago.
Do you have to put chains on?
You get to choose between spike. You get to choose between spikes or chains.
Yeah, take your pick. You can have rally tyres or.
All right.
Anyway, it was a good race.
I just got
race
confirmed-
tonight, anyway.
I just have confirmed that friggin' Ken Block's gonna make a return.
Oh,
rest in
you bad.
peace. Rest in peace. What?
Yeah. Can I just say, during the race, that I think you've got Shadow Dragon in this chat at the moment too. You know, he was doing his best to get out of the way and do the
Yeah.
right thing at the.
Yeah. All the lap cars
I was
tonight
trying-
actually
trying my
behaved
best as
incredibly well.
But,
Very
yeah,
good
so
job.
No,
well
no.
done, mate.
Lap cars did a really good job tonight. You know, they did. They didn't really hold anybody up. It's unlucky if you got caught in certain spots. That's just unlucky.
Indeed.
But most of the time they were moving out of the way, no problems.
I was able to witness it, and indeed it was very good. There were a couple of situations where there were 3 cars fighting, and then there was a lap car, and I was praying like, please get out of the way. And they really got out of the track to let them pass. So it was really good.
I think that was like our group at the start, like Rob, Fabio, and because we had Alex a lap down, but he got out of the way really.
Alex a lap down. What?
Not Green. Sorry, Green.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Andy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
But other than that, that was a tough race. I went and got a cloth to make sure I could keep wiping my forehead because the fucking sweat gets down in my glasses and I can't fucking see.
Yeah, and in that track, there's just no breathing space, is there? Like you don't have a.
Nah, I had to wait until I was running up the front straight and then, give my head and forehead a quick pat or around the back before I got to that little last chicane before I fucking got to it.
Yeah, so I got a phone call just before, like, in that battle, and from my stepfather saying, "Can you come pick us up?" I was like, "Where are you at?" He goes, "Oh, down at the pub." And because like he tried to call my mother, and my mother didn't answer. So then I was like trying to call out to her, and she didn't answer. And I go out there, and she's already in the car leaving.
Is everything
On
okay?
a positive note.
Well,
On a positive note, I keep my top 10 record on SimGrid.
What do you mean? Top 10 record? That you keep doing top 10s?
Yeah, my top 10 record on SimGrid's actually pretty fucking good.
No, because you didn't race last week, so you should.
That
restart.
doesn't exactly. I'm not counting last week. I said,
It's okay. I get a friggin' mulligan, so that's my mulligan.
All right. The server is set up for practice.
All right. Thanks,
Cool.
mate.
That's
Okay.
really cool. I'm not jumping.
I shall go and check it out. Liam's going to probably jump on it
it's
straight
not
away.
raining, so don't worry. Now, we put it with password as you guys requested. Hopefully stays like this.
Yeah, good idea.
So we don't get a message from Bear saying, "I'm being taken out."
Why is Liam not
And
here?
also-
It bothers me. Go
Because
on.
he's crying. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's having a
lost
painful
his
moment
life.
with Barbara.
He was a little bit upset last week too.
I mean, that was like a good chance at him winning.
Yeah.
That was actually like he would be honestly he would be fucking furious.
We've got 2 Monza servers up. One's public.
Yeah, one is public.
Good for it.
The public is just happens to be lucky that it's that way.
Yeah, I'm just checking a server out now and just see what it's up.
Fucking balls, 2 podiums.
Anyway,
Oh God, Mr. McLaren, I just got rid of you. You were in my mirror long enough. Now you're here too.
Mr.
Bugger off.
McLaren.
Mr. McLaren.
Oh man.
When Liam came up behind me, I had to make a decision. Do I hold him there because the Bentley's so big I could have kept him there, or do I let him go? And I thought, I'll let him go because he's faster than me. So I
Wait, is
ran wide
Paul-
on one corner deliberately.
Paul, you still here?
Yeah.
Can I just say this now? I'm gonna give props to me and Paul Because we went through that bloody chicane, I believe,
Right.
side by side,
Yeah, I know.
and
Yeah.
still we didn't even touch.
I know. When we were going through it, I thought, oh God, here we go. He's streaming this.
Right.
I wasn't streaming.
Guys, can I talk for a sec, please? It's important.
Important.
There's
you don't
no
have the magic
numbers.
stick.
There's no numbers on the server. Ping 0, lat 0,
Ah, fuck again that thing.
QNS 0, CPU 0. Yeah, I'm leaving.
Can we just give a round of applause for Raf doing
what?
all these good service for us? Thank us. All these good service.
Yeah, don't worry. I accept donations. Just kidding.
There's not enough money in the world.
Would you like to take charge of the servers, Gibbo?
Give charge of the server? No, to Gibbo. No, if he wants, I can teach him. Yeah, I can teach him.
No,
I don't
was
want you to teach me.
I was
I'll
being
Google
cheeky
and figure
because
it
he
out.
keeps bagging you out.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, I
too
want to
hard,
bag him out. It's
Wait,
funny.
Raph, did you change the server location from US West this week?
At the beginning, it was US West, but apparently it was acting up, and then we had to change it to US East again. So it's in the same as last week's.
Yeah, I
What?
noticed
So
because Alex
It
had
wasn't
trouble
that
managing.
framey then. Then again, it wasn't streaming, so could be that.
Gibbo, someone's trying to talk.
I was talking to myself, Rob. Anyway, I'm
Turn
gone.
your fucking mic off.
Shut up.
Fuck
you.
Yay.
Yay, it's playing Mr. Silly Games again.
Okay, now it should be good.
No, I just checked. Yeah, let's
Yeah,
see
give
what
it
it
10
does.
seconds and it should be fine.
Yeah.
I will save it so it doesn't happen again. Cool. Very good. So I will give you guys the incident reporting link. Hopefully there will not be a lot of that, but PC incident reporting link. You have 24 hours. And I'm gonna upload the results.
I'm not going to report anything specific, but the rookie BMW Stevens was a bit dodgy.
Dodgy.
Yeah, he forgot to turn for a corner and hit me.
He was a little dodgy in qualifying too. That's why I parked up. And the other Aston Martin, one of the other Aston Martins, kept getting him away in qualifying. So I just thought, screw this, and parked the car up with 5 minutes to go. I've had enough. Every time I got faster, I caught the Aston Martin on the back end of the track in Sector 3. Every time. And I just thought, that in the pit, see you later, I'm done.
The thing is, I'm not suggesting you to spend time on reporting anything for this purpose. In fact, that should be what Icarus should do. But if the only way to teach these guys, in a good way anyway, is to show them, right? Like, hey, this is what you did wrong. This is what you did wrong, and all that stuff. But I will talk with Icarus if he has some spare time on the weekend to check the replay and see if there is anything like that for those specific drivers mostly, so that they can learn, because otherwise they never will. I think.
On the server, all is well. Ping's 232, LAT's 232. My CPU's on holidays because it's just 0 and 0, basically. Yeah. And the temperature is 18 ambient and 24 truck.
How much?
18 ambient, 24
18,
truck.
Okay. Cool. All right. It's a bit warm, but because that's going to be the middle of the day, I think it should be fine.
Yeah, I'll just click drive because haven't done that. Yeah, 12 o'clock. Like in-game clocks at 12 o'clock.
Cool. So provisional results have been uploaded. So, yeah.
Oh, I don't have my Monza set up. I'm going to have to redo my setup. Oh, well.
Okay, so all done from my side. So I'm going to leave it here and pay attention to the Wi-Fi. So good race, everyone. It was a pleasure, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thanks. Yep. Thanks, Ralph.
Yep.